The blueprint of dreams: understanding the screenplay. A screenplay might seem like a simple document at first glance, it's just words on a page, right? But it's so much more than that. A screenplay is the blueprint of a film. It's the foundation upon which every single scene, every line of dialogue, every character's action is built. Think of a house. You don't just start throwing bricks together and hope for the best. You start with a carefully crafted blueprint that outlines every detail, from the placement of the walls to the size of the windows. That's what a screenplay is for a film. It's the roadmap that guides the entire creative process. Without a screenplay, filmmakers would be lost in a sea of ideas. Actors wouldn't know their lines or motivations. Directors wouldn't have a clear vision for each scene. The screenplay provides a unified vision, a common language that everyone involved in the filmmaking process can understand and follow. So, you see, a screenplay isn't just a bunch of words, it's the DNA of a film. It's the seed from which a story grows into a living, breathing world on the screen. And it's the first and most crucial step in bringing a filmmaker's vision to life. The spark igniting your story idea. Every screenplay, every film, every story ever told starts with a spark. An idea, a what-if that sets your imagination on fire. But where do these ideas come from? The truth is, they can come from anywhere. Maybe you overhear a snippet of conversation at a coffee shop that sparks an intriguing character idea. Or perhaps you stumble upon a forgotten historical event that ignites your imagination. Sometimes the most ordinary everyday moments can be the catalyst for extraordinary stories. For me, inspiration often strikes from real-life experiences, the raw emotions that people navigate every day. The complexities of relationships, the triumphs and heartbreaks, the moral dilemmas we face. These are the threads I weave into my stories. Remember, there are no rules when it comes to finding your story idea. The key is to keep your mind open, your senses engaged, and your heart attuned to the world around you. Inspiration is everywhere. You just have to be ready to catch it. Building the world, outlining your screenplay. Now that you have your spark, your brilliant idea, it's time to build a world around it. This is where outlining comes in. Think of your outline as the architectural plans for your story's world. It's where you map out the terrain, decide where to place the mountains and valleys, and chart the paths your characters will take. Some writers prefer detailed outlines, with every plot point meticulously planned out. Others prefer a more free-flowing approach, allowing the story to unfold organically as they write. There's no right or wrong way to outline. The key is to find what works best for you. Personally, I'm a big fan of index cards. I write down each scene or plot point on a separate card, then spread them out on the floor. This allows me to visualize the story's flow, move scenes around, and experiment with different structures. Remember, your outline is a living, breathing document. Don't be afraid to deviate from it, to explore new possibilities as they arise. The most important thing is to have a roadmap, a sense of direction, as you embark on your screenwriting journey. Laying the foundation, the three-act structure. The three-act structure is a storytelling model that's been used for centuries. From ancient Greek plays to modern-day blockbusters, this structure has stood the test of time. It's a framework that provides a solid foundation for your story, helping you to create a satisfying and engaging narrative arc. Think of your story as a journey. Act 1 is the setup, where you introduce your characters and their world. This is where you establish the stakes, the conflict that will drive the story forward. Act 2 is the confrontation, where your characters face obstacles and challenges. This is where the tension builds, and the stakes get higher. It's the heart of your story, where the real transformation happens. Finally, Act 3 is the resolution, where the conflict comes to a head and is ultimately resolved. This is where your characters learn and grow, and where the audience experiences the emotional payoff of the journey. The three-act structure is a powerful tool for screenwriters. It's a time-tested framework that can help you to craft compelling stories that resonate with audiences. But remember, it's just a guideline, not a rigid formula. Don't be afraid to experiment and make it your own. Section 5. Lights, camera, action. Writing your first draft. Now comes the exciting part. Bringing your story to life on the page. Writing the first draft is all about getting the story down, letting your creativity flow without judgment or self-editing. Don't worry about making it perfect at this stage. Just focus on telling your story. Screenwriting has its own unique format, a specific way of presenting dialogue, action, and scene descriptions. Familiarize yourself with this format before you begin. There are plenty of resources available online and in books that can guide you. Remember, screenwriting is a visual medium. When you're writing a scene, try to see it unfolding in your mind's eye. Describe the setting, the characters' actions, and the emotions they're conveying. Use vivid language that brings your story to life. Writing a screenplay is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time, dedication, and a whole lot of coffee. But trust me, when you see those words on the page, when you feel your story coming to life, it's all worth it. Section 6. Polishing the gem, rewrites, and feedback. Congratulations on finishing your first draft. Now comes the hard part, rewriting. The truth is, writing is rewriting. It's about taking that raw, first draft and shaping it into something truly special. Don't be afraid to be ruthless with your work. Cut scenes, rewrite dialogue, even kill your darlings. Those characters or plot points you're emotionally attached to, but don't serve the story. Remember, every word, every scene should move the story forward. Feedback is crucial at this stage. Find trusted readers, other writers, friends, family members, who can provide constructive criticism. Listen to their feedback with an open mind, even if it's difficult to hear. Remember, you're not writing in a vacuum. Collaboration is key to crafting a strong screenplay. Be open to suggestions, to different perspectives. Sometimes the best ideas come from unexpected sources. Section 7. The final cut. Preparing your screenplay for the world. You've poured your heart and soul into your screenplay. You've revised, rewritten, and polished it until it shines. Now it's time to share your story with the world. But before you send it out to agents, producers, or contests, make sure it's dressed to impress. Presentation matters. A screenplay with typos, formatting errors, or inconsistencies will likely end up in the slush pile. Make sure your screenplay is formatted to industry standards. Use screenwriting software like Final Draft or Celtics to ensure your script looks professional. Proofread your script meticulously. Have a trusted friend or fellow writer read it for errors. A clean, polished script shows that you take your work seriously and that you respect the reader's time. Remember, your screenplay is your calling card. Make sure it represents you and your work in the best possible light. Section 8. From page to screen. The screenplay's role in production. The journey of a screenplay doesn't end with the final draft. If your script is fortunate enough to be optioned or sold, it enters a whole new world, the world of film production. Here, your screenplay becomes the guiding document, the blueprint that shapes every aspect of the film. Directors will use your screenplay to visualize each scene, to block actors, and to determine camera angles. Production designers will use it to create the look and feel of the film's world. Costume designers will use it to bring your characters to life through their wardrobe. The screenplay is the foundation upon which the entire film is built. It's a collaborative document, a living, breathing entity that evolves throughout the production process. But at its core, it remains true to the writer's vision, the story that sparked the entire journey. Section 9. A journey of 1,000 words. Embracing the screenwriting dream. Writing a screenplay is an adventure, a journey of 1,000 words that can transport you to unimaginable worlds. It's a challenging but incredibly rewarding pursuit, one that requires passion, dedication, and an unwavering belief in the power of storytelling. Don't be discouraged by rejection or setbacks. Every screenwriter faces them. What matters is that you keep writing, keep honing your craft, keep believing in your stories. The world needs your voice, your unique perspective, your ability to weave words into magic on the screen. So, go forth and write. Tell your stories. Share your vision with the world. The journey of 1,000 words begins with a single step. Take that step and see where it leads you. You might just surprise yourself.